Hello, hello. I'm Asher Ninja, and this is a new Legendary Lord that I'm going to play. So we're already doing a Be'lakor campaign, so it still comes under the Warriors of Chaos because I actually really like the Warriors of Chaos and how they work with their rework. So this here is Valkia the Bloody. So her backstory is she became the leader of a Norse tribe, started slaughtering people, became really addicted to that. Khorne started liking her, so she led a campaign into the Chaos Wastes to go and put her shield, which is like the skull or the face of a Slanesh demon, at his throne, but she got killed along the way. He revived her, changed her a little bit, and now she's his Valkyrie, I suppose you'd want to call her. So she starts off with a few interesting units like these Skull Crushers, which are pretty cool. They kind of wreck shit pretty good. Her faction effects is you have access to bloodletting. It's a bit different from the one that Scarbrand has. Campaign movement range plus 15% after winning a battle for all characters. Souls gained from sacrificing captives up 50%. Vassals get frenzy and spread Khorne corruption. And her specific effects are she's got the Gaze of Khorne, which a little boost to everyone near her, and a campaign movement range plus 35% after enemy retreats from battle. So you can normally catch up with them and give them a good old slaughtering if that is your want, which if you're playing anyone devoted to Khorne, it makes sense for you to be wanting to, slaughter them, because that's the idea. But I've played a little bit of Valkia. I find her to be quite an interesting lady, I suppose, rather than lord. She's pretty good. Kicks butt. She flies. Stabs stuff. Has a weird shield. That kind of thing. But yeah, the backstory is something like the Slaneshi demon was killing her father or something, and she went and killed it. Something like that. Don't remember exactly. I read it a little while ago. Alright, yes, and it is Immortal Empires beta, which means this is not going to be a start guide because, well, can't really do start guides while things are changing so much. Wow. Start off with your Exalted Hero Cormac, who in this case has Unholy Strike, so that's a bit shit. That's alright. And because he's the starter one that comes with the Gore Queen, he's got this reforged for the Gore Queen. So he takes less souls to turn into a Khorne Exalted Hero, which is of course what we will be doing with him. Not right now, obviously. Alright, let's see. So we'll recruit a unit of Marauders, convert them over to Khorne Marauders. And we have 3 units of Warriors of Chaos with shields, which is fine, but I prefer dual weapon ones instead. So I'm actually going to put out the cash early on, do that, which is probably not the best thing to do considering we're coming up against some Dark Elves now who have a little bit of shooting, but that's right. Let's just fight this one. It will be fine. As the Marauders actually will end up in front anyway, so they'll take the brunt of any shooting. And we'll get our Skull Crushers and our doggos around the back to sort it out anyway. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so we want the bulk of the casualties to go onto the Marauders, really. So we'll put them front and centre. Put our Chaos Warriors each side. They can come up the side here. Valkia. I am exalted. And him. We'll start our advance. But for you two, we'll send you off over this direction. It should make their entire front line change direction as well. So normally what they'll do is they'll change their front line a bit because we've got our good force, some troops over there, and they want to put their spearmen in the way of the skull crushers. Or they won't do that this time. You know. Sometimes I'm proved wrong. You will do that. You're gonna go for them. Oop. Bit of magic comes down. We want to get you into combat with her. I hate it when they change to be like that. Alright. Good, good. Things look like they're going okay here. Doggos are actually pretty trash. So we're actually going to wait till somebody's running away for that. If we can get them into the bleak swords here.
Give me glory.
Yeah, don't worry about the victory is already in our grasp, that's good. Over this side they're just wrecking them. Skull Crushers are going to do their thing. Ooh, those Marauders are taking a little bit of a hit there. We'll charge and now pull out the doggos again. Sometimes that's all you need to do. We'll drop this down over here just to boost them a bit.
My bloodlust.
Put doggos in over here. Those Marauders are taking a bit of a hit as well. The doggos going there.
Yes.
Wow, they're really copping beat there. That's alright. Let's get them into the back of these bleak swords. Yep, they've decided to flee. That's fine.
The Gore Queen.
Stand any chance there.
Attack the mortals! Warriors of Khorne!
The Warriors of Khorne in over here. No, that's alright. Good, good. Don't really need to go chase anything down because, well, that's basically it. Those Marauders did take a fair bit of damage, but that's alright. Well, basically they're just to absorb the enemy. Still, they did okay. Might lose a couple if we in taking the town though. I'm surprised how much damage the Exalted Hero took. Oh. It's all good. Yeah, they'll just die straight up. We'll take the replenishment. We'll need to do our... So that's actually alright if you've got the Gifts of Khorne active. I don't tend to have them active that much. And I want to actually open up the upgrades for the
More
units first.
strength
So,
for slaughter.
alright.
Valkia the Bloody.
Valkia the Bloody. We're going to go for her blue line first, which is fairly standard blue line. There's no reduction in cost in it. There's a pretty good reason for that, and it's the way the Chaos Warriors are used. Her main line, that is her unique one, is this one. So, better recruit rank for Chaos Marauders. Vanguard deployment for Chaos Marauders, Chaos Warriors, and Chosen. This is very, very good. Figure loss reduction minus 50%, and rune recovery minus 3, which is meh. Ambush defense chance 25%, physical resistance 10%, and a Wrath of Khorne passive ability, which is just like a little explosion every now and then, I think. But it only really affects casters, so. But, you know, get her into the casters, she'll hack them to pieces. Blood Raven, so more post-battle loot, more raising settlements loot, that sort of thing. And finally, you can get her Gore Feast as well, and more Khorne Authority. And it's that Authority that's the important one.
Killing ability.
So the Authority, this one over here, the more you've got, the better your replenishment, lower your upkeep, lower your recruitment costs, and lower your warband upgrades are.
Skulls for the Skull
I
Throne.
will jump into Dagrax, and we'll probably lose, yeah, Marauders, that's not a problem.
Violence and death.
Let's not worry about the loss of Marauders. And we will just occupy and
Kneel
vassalize.
before your queen. Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Again, we want to have our favour increased and our growth.
Reforged for murder.
Getting pretty good stuff there. We can only get Chaos Warhounds. Warhounds aren't actually very good. Even
There will
Khorne
always
ones.
be blood.
I am going to recruit a Lord as well. For good reasons. None of these are really any good. But that's fine. The trait they come with will change when we turn them into a proper Chaos Lord.
Khorne's awakened.
For Valkia, we want to lower her recruitment costs.
Consort of Khorne.
Cormac, we're just going to make him a better warrior. Got to get him level 5 so that we can turn him into a proper Chaos Warrior. Now, the only one of these I actually find that useful seems to be the Khorne Corruption one. So we're going to go with that. You do have the option for Gifts of Chaos, just like with Bellacourt. You don't have all of them though, and they're all Khorne. So it's just all the Khorne ones you can get, so the usual things, Bloodthirsters and that sort of thing. There is still restrictions on how many demons you can have in an army, so there's not much point, in my opinion, of going too much into them. Some of these are really good as well. The missile defense is really good there. But at the moment I want to save up my souls.
Mistress of Skulls.
Where is it? That one. Yeah, we do get a Bloodletters of Khorne, but we don't have the cash for it right now. I forgot to show that it is legendary and all that sort of stuff, but it is legendary difficulty. So, yeah. And I just left the special invasion thing as normal. So everything invading at one stage or another. I'm not too concerned about that. Should probably actually show off what the... Even I don't know what they are. I haven't actually looked at the campaign victory conditions, because I don't normally worry too much about campaign victory conditions. And let's face it, with Khorne, it's destroy everything you possibly can. So objectives, let's see. No missions, victory conditions. Short campaign. Maintain control of following 2. Iron Foothills and Spiteful Peaks. That's kind of shit, because they're both not very good. Control the Fast, that, and the Frozen City. They're good because So with Chaos having these, the Dark Fortress sites is important because that's where you get your money from. None of this is Dark Fortress sites, so you really don't get anything from any of that. So it's a bit silly that way, but whatever. Yep, let's grab them.
Weakness is not an option.
We shall also upgrade them if we can. If we've got the money. And you can do that too, that's good.
Reforged for
I'm going
murder.
to get her heading this way. He's going to do the same thing, but he's going to do it faster. Now we're going to try and get some money together.
There will always be blood.
But that's going to be the end of that turn. So yeah, the objectives are a bit shit, to be honest. It's just one of those things. It's like for you to actually have a successful campaign, you want to have a fair few of these dark fortresses, and like the arbitrary way that CA just decide on the objectives, I just don't really like it. I just think the objective in Khorne's case should be collect as many skulls as you fucking can, just for funsies. Make a giant pile at the bottom of his throne that he can sit on. Alright, so we're going to go here and we'll gift this to our vassal.
You know not what you do.
I do know what I'm doing, actually. So, no to you, Mr. Voice. That sounded cranky. I'll hold off the recruiting, just because turning that into a useful building costs us 2.5 grand. At the very start of things, so
March or die.
it's alright. We will be making money soon. These first few turns tend to cruise by pretty quickly. In Valkia's case. Now, generally I'm not too concerned by the Spiteful Peaks Dark Elves at Khorne. They're normally not too big a deal. And I don't really intend on fighting them because I want to get Dark Fortresses, essentially. We'll get Charioteer so we can upgrade to Chaos Chariots, but more importantly so we can open this one up so that we can do Warband upgrades to Chosen, which will then open up the Chaos Knights upgrades as well. Also going to want to get this and this because that gets us extra money from other buildings in our cities.
Bringer of glory.
Oh, he's made it to rank 3, even though he hasn't been killing.
For chaos.
Alright.
Catwoman.
Now, she doesn't really need to come all the way over to the Palace of Ruin.
Death.
He does, though.
Moving now.
What do we have around here? So there's some orders around here. Might be some more down there. Ooh, hello. I've got a bit of a force there. That's a bummer. Let's have a look at good old Khorne. We're going to get a peace treaty with them, and we'll get them to give us money for it.
Of course.
There we go. That's good. So now what I will do is I will spend that money to get myself
I demand
one of
absolute
them,
fealty.
and we'll turn him into a Khorne Marauder, of course. Why wouldn't I?
This weather riots like a savage animal.
Since I don't actually control this area, we're going to
Khorne's
run her back
way.
over here just to get the replenishment into the troops we do have.
Blood so easily stains the snow.
Good old Valkia. What would you do without her? That's good, they've left. A good way to make a bit of money is basically fighting Khorne Halibron early on, I find. Give us a little shot in the arm when it comes to the amount of cash we have. Especially because I did lose some marauders in taking Dagrak's End. So the initial battle didn't go as well as it normally does. I probably should have had my Chaos Warriors front and center instead of my marauders.
The Gore Queen.
But you live and you don't learn at all, because I just never do. Alright. Into normal stance. Colonize that. And we should have the option to do that.
Destruction for all.
That's good. 400 gold left means I can't afford anything, so that's fine.
Bringer of glory.
We will
Save your
bring to that
murderous
stance.
energy.
I did say that bloodletting doesn't do the same thing, so as you can see, it's mostly about authority and corruption and experience gain. So you don't get the same benefit of actually reducing the costs that you get from old mate. He'll actually request a trade agreement with us at one stage. So for now, let's have a look and see. No missions. Only available you and your ally is an AI that has requested help. So they haven't requested any help yet, so that's a bummer. Over here, yep, we want more Khorne corruption. We've only got 7 Khorne corruption at the moment. Very sad. It's actually one of the things I like about one of the changes they've made for Total Warhammer 3 is that if you're in a stance, you can actually move in that stance without coming out of it, instead of having to go normal stance, this stance, that stance. So I quite like that. It saves a bit of time. You can't come down here yet, so we'll just sort of go through the end turn again. So they've kind of left that wide open for us, which is really nice of them. This does mean that we can jump on Quark. Quark? I don't know how you pronounce that one. K-A-U-A-R-K. How the fuck do you pronounce something like that? It's just silly. Just silly. What kind of drunken madman would have named that? Other than a Norscan, because, yeah, they are drunken madmen. But it is in the hands of the Dark Elves, so... I don't know.
The cold is unnoticeable in
Yep,
the heat
unhappy
of
populace,
battle.
that doesn't really matter. They're unhappy, that's fine. I'm not surprised. I'd be unhappy too, if it was that cold. We really need money. We're short on cash.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
Yeah.
On the war path.
Gonna pop her into ambush
Silver
stance.
blades.
Can we recruit anything? Nope. That's okay. Next turn we'll get attacking on old Quarky here. That will remedy some of our money problems for a short period of time. As long as, you know, they don't decide to put a full stack army in there or anything. That'd suck. Oh, ow. Alright. Yep. So, but yeah, basically my goal for this is try and take as much as the north as possible. Kill as many things as possible. Yeah. At the moment, that's the short-term goals. They will change. Very small garrison. Yep. Good.
War Queen.
Let's grab one of them.
Only the bloodthirsty.
Turn him into that. step on through. 2 more. Yeah, one of them too. Why not? Maybe not. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Weakness is not an option.
And upgrade those 2.
This weather
There we
rides
go. Look
like
at
a
that.
savage
Lovely,
animal.
lovely. Add him nice and close in here, and now we'll declare war on her.
Word will mean your death. Pray, speak.
Pray and speak. Which one do I do? Yes, I know. Praying's probably technically a form of speech, but you know, it's not the point.
Behold my wrath.
14 down onto Quark. Yeah, that's nice, auto-resolvable.
Khorne.
Yeah, very minimal damage. That's good. Bit of money.
This aids the cause of war.
Not quite as much as I was hoping for, though, admittedly.
Consort of Khorne.
Alright, you occupy that.
Never be safe. Reforged for murder.
Alright. Let's see. So, this is the other good thing about it. Go, oh yeah, I want to go in ambush
Is that
stance.
the best they could
How
give
far
us?
can I move? It gets you there. I like it. So I'm not going to build any of the buildings there. I want to be able to upgrade that.
There will always be blood.
So
Armaments worthy of Khorne.
got her extra level there. 1500 gold, so
I
we'll
demand
grab them
absolute fealty.
because we don't know what's going to come at us.
What is this? foolishness?
Possibly that will come at us. The Chaos Lord. Now, once he hits level 5 and we've got enough souls, we're actually going to be upgrading him. So I don't need to even bother with his blue line at the moment. We just want to make him a half-decent fighter for the now.
Purifying acts.
So we shall do that.
This will fail. No.
And let's go for another end turn. Oh, there's Khorne Hellebron. That's not good. Didn't realise she was that close. This could end in disaster very quickly. Okay, so what we're going to do is
I am
pull
nobody's
her
victim.
back, and I hope she gets far enough away from there to not have to reinforce it now. So we're going to lose him. But that's a him problem, not a me problem. What we may be able to do, if we can recruit enough, is actually attack Khorne Hellebron. I don't know if, because they're in that, can't remember if it means they can attack too. Otherwise, we just accept the loss of that lord
Any
and we
further dealing we have must
go back to the Palace of Ruin. Yeah, I'll accept that. So pity the ambush was foiled. Alright, so let's see. So if you attack,
Mistress of
yeah,
Skulls.
she will get the reinforcements.
only the bloodthirsty.
What we will do is
Blood so easily stains.
get ourselves some troops together.
March or die. Move.
Can't afford them. We still won't have enough, so
Even here.
I'm going to essentially abandon him to his fate. Not
We attack soon.
a very nice thing for me to do, but
Khorne's way.
you know, you got to do these things sometimes. Now this has actually been a worse start, the worst start that I've had with Valkia the Bloody since the release. So yeah, that's less than. Wow, they're really bringing everything in for this, aren't they? One Chaos Lord and like nothing there, so that's all right. See what they're going to do now. It's heading back, that's fine. Halibron's staying there though, so that's not that good. I always manage to get myself into a pickle as soon as I'm recording things. I'm like, oh yeah, this campaign's been really good to do. I've been having fun. I'll
If you
just
come for
fucking...
blood, it will only...
No. Okay, he wants a non-aggression pact. He tends to end up killed, so... I'll take the free 340 gold, thanks. I'm going to go for display of might in this one, just because I like my troops to get plenty of experience. Alright, yeah, we lost that. We lost our lord, which is a bit of a bummer. But for now, that's not too bad. Spend a little bit of money upgrading that building. Grab ourselves an already upgraded Marauder of Khorne. Gonna keep her just here for the moment,
My prayers are answered.
because nothing in there at the moment. 12. If she buggers off,
beneath me.
we can move in and do a bit of damage. If she doesn't bugger off, well, oh, I'll work something out. But that is going to be it for this episode from Valkia. I've been Ash Ninja. This has been Valkia the Bloody with her cool little wings. I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.